The Eagles are in the spotlight once again, and the buzz around Philadelphia is stronger than ever. After the first episode of Hard Knocks aired, there were plenty of expectations from fans who thought the series might uncover some behind-the-scenes drama or tension within the team, but what we got was surprisingly positive. The cameras captured moments that really highlighted the team's commitment to staying focused and tackling adversity head-on, rather than creating chaos or fueling unnecessary controversy. It was clear that the Eagles are not letting a two-game losing streak derail their mindset. In fact, the way the team responded to setbacks, especially with leaders like Jalen Hurts taking ownership on the field, was impressive. There was a particularly telling exchange between Hurts and Brandon Graham that stood out as a moment of leadership and accountability, showing the depth of character present within this roster. It's moments like these that remind fans why they believe in the Eagles, because the players are not shying away from responsibility. They're embracing it, learning from mistakes, and staying committed to the bigger picture. Hurts, in particular, has shown time and again that he is willing to do whatever it takes to correct errors and push the team toward victory. Even during a rough outing against the Bears, where a critical pass fell incomplete, his response was not to deflect blame, but to take it squarely on his shoulders, acknowledging the situation and committing to improvement. He is the kind of player who leads by example, and watching him navigate challenges with maturity and composure only strengthens faith in his ability to guide the Eagles moving forward. It's difficult to understand how anyone could perceive negativity in the locker room around him when his actions consistently demonstrate dedication and leadership, yet speculation continues. Despite that, the confidence in Hurts remains steadfast because his track record shows resilience, accountability, and a relentless drive to win. On the other side of the ball, however, there are concerns that linger. Offensive coordinator Kevin Patullo, for example, has been under scrutiny for the way the offense has performed. While he remains the play caller, questions about whether the current approach is maximizing the team's potential are persistent. Some analysts and former players have suggested that moving Patullo up to the coaching booth might offer a clearer perspective and reduce sideline distractions, allowing him to call plays with better vision of the field and the defensive schemes he is up against. Despite the discussion, Patullo confirmed in his recent press conference that no change will be made. He emphasized the importance of communication with players, explaining that being on the field allows for real-time adjustments and constant interaction with the quarterback, offensive line, and receivers. His argument is rooted in maintaining strong relationships and ensuring that the team operates cohesively, even if the offense is struggling at times. The performance of the offense, however, has been inconsistent, leaving fans and analysts alike frustrated. While respect is due for Patullo's handling of personal attacks, such as when his home was egged over the weekend, there's still a pressing need for tangible improvement on the field. His professionalism in addressing such incidents, emphasizing the separation between team focus and personal attacks, is commendable. Yet, the reality remains. The Eagles' offense must find a rhythm and become more efficient. Beyond individual leadership, the collective execution of plays, decision-making, and adapting to defensive schemes will determine whether this team can overcome current challenges. It's not just about the play calling. It's about the players' ability to respond, adjust, and maintain consistency in high-pressure situations. Turning to the defense, there are equally pressing topics to consider. Rookie Jahad Campbell, who had shown promise earlier in the season, surprisingly did not see a single snap against the Bears, raising questions about his role moving forward. With Nico back in the lineup, balancing rotations and managing snap counts has been complicated, but the Eagles must find a way to integrate Campbell, even in a limited capacity. His presence has the potential to make a significant impact on defensive performance, especially as the team faces high-stakes matchups. Defensive coordinator Vic Fangio's comments suggest there is acknowledgement of this challenge and a willingness to adjust to ensure that Campbell contributes when the situation demands. Meanwhile, safety Marcus Epps has re-entered the conversation after being activated from injured reserve, creating competition in the secondary. Epps' experience and understanding of the game could provide stability and depth, particularly as the Eagles navigate injuries and inconsistent performances in the backfield. Fangio highlighted both the potential benefits and the uncertainty involved, pointing out that Sydney Brown's performance has been uneven, much like the overall defensive showing. Ep's availability adds another option, and his experience makes him a strong candidate to contribute immediately, possibly even to start, depending on how preparation unfolds during the week. The Eagles' secondary is in a state of flux, but having a seasoned player like Epps back in the rotation could bolster confidence and performance across the defensive unit. Adding to the drama, there was speculation around former Eagle Darius Slay potentially returning to Philadelphia after being released by Pittsburgh, generating excitement among fans. However, that anticipation was short-lived as Slay was claimed by the Buffalo Bills, dashing hopes of a reunion. Despite the disappointment, the Eagles have managed to maintain stability in the secondary with players like Adoree Jackson stepping up and filling roles effectively. While Slay's presence would have been welcome, the team's current defensive roster remains capable of holding its own against strong opponents. It's a testament to the depth and adaptability of the Eagles squad that even with these personnel changes, they remain competitive and prepared for the challenges ahead. Heading into Monday night's matchup against the Chargers, there are numerous variables at play, including the ongoing uncertainty surrounding Justin Herbert's availability due to injury. The Chargers may adjust their approach depending on whether Herbert or backup Trey Lance starts, and the Eagles must be ready to defend against multiple offensive strategies. The complexity of this situation emphasizes the need for flexibility and preparedness from both the coaching staff and the players. Preparing for both quarterbacks and anticipating adjustments to the run game and passing schemes requires detailed analysis, disciplined execution, and seamless communication throughout the team. This week's preparation will be crucial, as the Eagles face an opponent capable of exploiting weaknesses and testing every aspect of their game. The defensive and offensive units alike must be ready to adapt in real time, respond to unexpected plays, and maintain focus under pressure. From leadership on the field to adjustments and strategy, every element will contribute to the outcome. The player's ability to execute, combined with the coach's guidance and in-game decision-making, will determine whether the Eagles can rise to the occasion and maintain momentum despite the challenges and uncertainties surrounding them. Moving forward, the Eagles' preparation for Monday night goes beyond just anticipating the Chargers' quarterback situation. The coaching staff and players must consider the subtleties of the Chargers' offensive strategy, particularly how they might leverage different formations depending on who is under center. If Justin Herbert is able to play, the team will likely rely on pistol and shotgun formations, reducing traditional under-center snaps, which fundamentally changes the dynamic of the run game. Trey Lance, on the other hand, could bring a more traditional approach in certain situations, including goal line and short yardage plays, meaning the Eagles' defense must be ready for multiple schemes. This kind of dual preparation requires intense focus, film study, and disciplined communication among the defensive line, linebackers, and secondary. The team cannot afford to be caught off guard, especially with a high-powered Chargers offense capable of exploiting mismatches. On the offensive side, the need to find rhythm and consistency has never been more pressing. Jalen Hurts continues to serve as the linchpin of the team, navigating the challenges of an underperforming scheme while maintaining composure and leadership. Despite criticisms and the ups and downs of the past few games, Hurts remains dedicated to executing plays effectively and elevating his teammates' performance. His willingness to take responsibility in the face of errors and to stay focused on improvement sets the tone for the entire team. It's not just about individual performance. It's about how his leadership influences the collective mindset, motivating the offensive line, receivers, and skill players to step up and execute under pressure. The Eagles' offense has struggled with consistency, but with Hurts leading the charge, there remains a strong foundation to build on. Kevin Patullo, as the offensive coordinator, faces ongoing scrutiny. While he has defended his approach and emphasized the value of sideline communication with the players, the team's struggles highlight a disconnect between planning and execution. The offensive line's ability to protect the quarterback, the receiver's timing and route precision, and the running back's decision-making all fall under his guidance. and yet results have been inconsistent. Fans and analysts alike have debated whether a change in play calling location, strategy, or even personnel adjustments could yield better results. Patullo's professionalism in responding to external criticism, including personal attacks against him, shows resilience and dedication. But the offense still needs tangible improvement on the field to complement his leadership. Meanwhile, defensive adjustments are equally critical. With Jahad Campbell's role under scrutiny, the Eagles need to find ways to maximize his talent without disrupting team chemistry or rotation balance. Campbell's explosiveness and ability to read plays make him a potentially game-changing presence, and integrating him more effectively could alleviate some pressure on other defensive stars like Nico. Vic Fangio's approach to rotations reflects a delicate balance between maintaining consistency and leveraging talent, ensuring that the defense remains adaptable yet cohesive. Every snap counts, particularly in high-stakes situations against an unpredictable opponent, and managing player availability and fatigue will be a key factor in Monday night's game. The secondary, too, remains a focal point. Marcus Epps' return from injured reserve provides much-needed depth and experience, creating competition with Sidney Brown and offering flexibility in defensive schemes. Epps' awareness, instincts, and familiarity with the game can stabilize the backfield, while Brown's youth and energy provide dynamic playmaking potential. The coaching staff must weigh performance, health, and situational strategy to determine the best configuration for success. Every decision in the secondary matters, from coverage assignments to communication across zones, and the ability to adjust to opposing formations in real time will test both the player's skills and the coach's tactical acumen. The broader narrative surrounding the Eagles also includes external speculation and potential roster moves. While Darius Slay's release from Pittsburgh sparked excitement among fans hoping for a return, the reality of him being claimed by Buffalo underscores the complexity of roster management and player availability. Even without Slay, the team has been able to maintain defensive stability through players like Adoree Jackson, who has stepped into a more prominent role and performed admirably. This adaptability demonstrates the Eagles' depth and the importance of preparation, ensuring that changes in personnel do not derail the team's competitive edge. Fans are learning that the Eagles' success depends as much on how well the team adjusts to challenges as on the individual brilliance of its stars. In addition to personnel, coaching strategy remains central. The Eagles must anticipate how the Chargers might exploit weaknesses and prepare for multiple scenarios. Adjustments to pressure schemes, blitz packages, and coverage rotations will be essential, particularly against an offense capable of improvising around different quarterback styles. Defensive communication, especially from the line to the secondary, must be flawless to prevent big plays and maintain control of the game's tempo. Similarly, the offensive unit must refine its execution, balancing passing and running attacks to keep the Chargers off balance while protecting the quarterback and minimizing turnovers. The margin for error is narrow, and the team's ability to stay disciplined under pressure will be a major determinant of the outcome. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our Philadelphia Eagles. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In what is already being described as one of the most seismic shifts in NFL history, the Philadelphia Eagles have reportedly made a move that has sent shockwaves through the league. Sources close to team management suggest that the Eagles are closing in on acquiring Josh Allen, the star quarterback of the Buffalo Bills, in a deal that could redefine the landscape of the NFC. The mere whisper of Allen donning the green and white has left fans, analysts, and rival franchises scrambling to process the implications. While official confirmations are yet to emerge, insiders hint that discussions between the two franchises have been intense and highly confidential, with both sides weighing the potential impact on team dynamics and salary cap considerations. The Eagles, long seen as a contender in the NFC, could be signaling a bold ambition, not just to compete, but to dominate the conference in a way that might finally bring a championship back to Philadelphia. Allen, known for his cannon arm, mobility, and clutch performances, represents a game-changing addition for a team already loaded with offensive weapons. The rumor alone has ignited speculation about how the Eagles' offensive scheme might evolve under his leadership, with fans imagining deep passes to star receivers and a completely revitalized passing attack. The reaction on social media has been instantaneous, ranging from disbelief to exhilaration. Philadelphia supporters are already envisioning the next era of Eagles football, while Buffalo fans are left grappling with the possible departure of their franchise cornerstone. Analysts are debating the strategic logic of the move, speculating about trade packages, draft picks, and future cap space. Meanwhile, sports talk shows are buzzing with theories about the motivations behind such a bold maneuver. Whether it's a win-now strategy, a shift in team culture, or simply an audacious gamble by the Eagles front office. Even within the league, whispers are circulating about the domino effect this deal could trigger. Could other teams start recalibrating their quarterback plans? Will Allen's potential move redefine what it takes to contend in the NFL? As the rumor mill spins faster, one thing is clear. If this deal comes to fruition, it won't just be a headline. It will be a seismic event in professional football, one that fans will be dissecting for years to come. For now, the speculation rages on, and the football world waits with bated breath. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Philadelphia Eagles, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.